Hi friends, this is Lady Flora and these are my top 5 favorite tools for teaching your child how to read. And my daughter, who is also 5, can read really well, and she learned to read when she was 3, right around the time when she turned 4. And she can read really well now, and so these are the things that I use to teach her to read, and also the things that I'm using to teach my son to read, and he is 2. So one of the things that I used from the beginning with my daughter was these picture words, flashcards, and I really like them because there's a picture to go with each word. So part of what's happening is that they're memorizing the word and they're memorizing the image. So in their mind, they see the word leaf, they see a picture of a leaf. And then on the back, you just have the word leaf. So I felt like that was a really helpful way to learn sight words. I think that's how I learned how to read was, and probably a lot of other people too, was just memorizing the words first and then later learning why they make certain sounds and what the rules are, what the phonics rules are. So really liked using these. Another book that I really appreciate and I use a lot is this Montessori letter work book. For a while there I was pretty gung-ho all things Montessori, but the thing that I really like about this book is that all the letters are sort of a sandpaper texture. It's very subtle, but as you are making the letter sound, you're tracing the letter as well. And it doesn't say G as in goat, it just says G, which was very helpful to me because I just take reading for granted. I've been doing it for so long, and I wasn't sure how to introduce the letter G because it says J and it says G. So, starting that off with a little person, I just didn't know if I should tell them about all the different sounds that all the letters could possibly make. And C, also the letter C makes 2 different sounds, K and also S. But this book just starts you off with the basic sound. I guess you could say the short sound. And as they're saying it, they're tracing it. Really cool. My son loves this book. He is 2, and he just loves it. And all of the letters are textured, and you're tracing them with your finger, so you're getting that muscle memory for when it comes time to just start writing letters. Okay. I really liked this book right here, Hop on Pop by Dr. Seuss, because the words are so simple. Once your child feels comfortable with a word like pup, all you have to do is cover up the letter P and you've got the word up. And you can talk to your child about those sounds and add the letter C and you've got cup. And you can really do a lot with these, I guess you would say, word families. Like, look, all of these have the ed sound in them, and we just add a different letter to the front. So it's just using like a different mental kind of different area in your brain to concept words and sounds. This is part of it was a little scary. I always thought this part would scare my daughter, but it never did. So this book I really like. And it's different from the other Dr. Seuss books. The words that rhyme actually look like each other, unlike Fox and Socks. And so that leads me into the next one that I really liked, which is these magnetic letters. Of course, you don't have to get these playful wooden designer letters, but I was having a moment where I felt like everything should be wood. So these are the ones I got, and they're really cool, and we use them a lot. And we would use them with a book like Hop on Pop. So after reading a book like Hop on Pop, we might spell out a couple of words. I would spell them out like this, and this was just like a way of reviewing stuff that she'd learned, and I would say, what does that say? And she would say pop, and then we would change it with the letter H, hop, and she just would remember it from reading it. Of course, we read it about a bazillion times, and then of course you can do lots of other things like cup, you know, and once you take away the C, you've got up, and then you can add a P and you've got pup. And this was just very helpful. Again, it worked quite well with this book, and it just helped. Later we did things like cat and bat and things like that. So I really like these playful pattern magnetic letters, but of course plastic magnetic letters will work fine, or even you can use, of course, you know, who doesn't have these? This is something that, like, I feel like all parents have. You can also use these. Letter blocks. And my most favorite of all is this book right here. Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. This book, you could probably just get away with just getting this book. Like, you might not need any other educational literacy materials. This book is great because it starts off teaching the actual sounds to the child very simply, just the sounds themselves, and then it expands and elaborates. And so this could just be your entire literacy reading curriculum, and it's 100 lessons, you know, so I don't know, you could do one every day for 4 days a week. You could do one a week. That's pretty much what I wound up doing. Since I'm a working mom, I wound up just doing 1 or 2 lessons a week on this. So those are all of my favorite tools for teaching literacy, and this one is my main favorite because it's really all you need. It's everything in one, and you can check this out at your local library. Thank you so much for watching. All of the links for the items I discussed are in the description below. And also you can find my blog and my Instagram in the description below. And thank you so much for watching. Please go outside and have a sublime day.